Hey guys, Nedle here. My first video was kind of a quasi-tribute to Hobbs, so I figured I should do another one because I've never had a max 80 or max level tune, and I probably wouldn't have had quite as much incentive to get here if I didn't see all the stuff that you kind of got to do that Hobbs showed in most of his videos. So I was pretty excited to see that content, so I wouldn't have gotten here if he hadn't posted those. So I figured I'd recreate his 80 ding. So here is a test run. I actually need to do a test run because in Hobbs's video, I believe he's able to use a lay hands and a bubble during the pull. In the game mechanics now, you can't bubble and lay hands within the same 2-minute period of time. Most of everything else is going to be basically the same. I'm going to pull them back as slow as possible, trying to stay just out of their AoE, which is virtually impossible, and keep them in mine. I will have to kite them around a little bit more because I'm taking probably more damage than I'd like to. Anyway, I'll take down one guy pretty soon, then the second guy, and then actually I'll get 3, but on the second one is when I'd like to get my health back up from the 80 ding. So need about 2,500 XP because I'm getting about 2,000 per kill. So just to make sure that I do ding on that second kill, I need about that. So as you can see, died. That's what I was expecting to happen here. So, I got 2 bars left. I'm going to head over to Sholazar Basin and pick up a little extra experience and then head back. Now here's the bummer for me. I don't have video of my 80 ding. It didn't even happen here as I intended it to. I went over to Sholazar and guess what? I got just enough experience as I planned and started heading back this direction, but I hadn't done any Wintergrasp stuff, and unbeknownst to me, as I flew over a portion of Wintergrasp, I explored an area, and guess what? I dinged on that exploration. It was pretty disappointing after all the work it takes to get here, to not really get to do it the way you wanted to. But what are you gonna do? So guys, I'm gonna start kind of a new series, I guess. This is just gonna be sort of beginner 80 because, like I said, I've never had a max level tune at 80, so thought I'd show you guys my experiences as I go from there. I've seen a couple other, Let's Play WoW or something like that where they start from 1 and go till 80, but everybody sort of seems to stop at 80. And the interesting thing to me is I kind of feel like the game starts at 80. So if you look down there, I type /played. You can see I've played at 80 now for about 4 hours, a little over 4 hours. So I'm not too far into it, and I don't have very much gear. So I guess you guys can have sort of a baseline of where I'm starting here in Dal, and just sort of cycle through a few of the things that I have right now. Like I said in my first video, I haven't done a significant amount of instance raiding, so I don't have a lot of that kind of gear yet. I do have a few items that are epics, but only one that is my spec at this point. That kind of brings us into some of the new content that I finally get to do. Don't get me wrong, I did say that before that I felt like the game starts at 80, but I did really enjoy my work to get here. I got to see Hobbs' videos, and then I changed some of the way I was playing. I did help out some people in instances at low levels. That was a ton of fun. But I did get to see what you got to do at 80, and that really kind of got me here. And that's kind of what I'm hoping that these newer videos will help other people do, because it is a lot of fun to have people here, and yeah, so hopefully this gives you a chance to see it. I'm new to this. This is everybody else had been here before, and we're just sort of standing around because I'm getting a lesson in this fight. I'm not geared for DPS, and I'm not the tank, so I guess you kind of put me in an off-tank role, but really what I'm trying to do here is not screw it up for everybody else. So I'm going to give you guys sort of a heads up about what I know about this fight, And then that way, if for those of you that are going to be just getting here, maybe you're new to 80, you're going to be new to 80, you get to see how this works. So Moonflame's going to tank him, and then he's going to drop down off his mount, and there's a couple things you need to watch out for. He's going to summon ice to the ground. The shards that pop up will trap you and cause damage to you. He'll summon this frost on the ground, which will slow you and do damage. And then he will also cast these red and green lasers. The red laser, I believe, if you're attacking him, your damage is actually healing him. And I'm not sure on the green one, but I believe, this could be totally wrong because I have no idea, but I'm guessing that it's inverse because I'm pretty sure the green goes to the healer. Any healing that's done, I'm guessing, heals him, but I could be totally wrong on that. I was just told if you're hit with the laser, stop doing what you're doing. Anyway, and then the last thing is, you can see all those guys up in the top right fighting. Stay well away from them because you get close and you die. So that's sort of the gist of this. Moonflame's going to kind of kite him around a bit, take him through the ice, and I believe that it slows him down, kind of gives you a chance to stay ahead of him. She will lose aggro here for a second, and that's the only time I'm going to pull it off because it goes to a DPS and want to keep him on this side of them at this point. So, but pretty much immediately after that, Moonflame takes him off me and back to this kiting him around again. And that's the gist of the fight, guys. I don't think we really have too many problems. We almost lose one guy at the end, and I put a lay hands on him, but we downed him virtually at the exact same time, so probably would have been fine anyway. And then there's the lay hands on him, and there he's down. So, got some new epic drops here. There was a shield that was better than mine, and I did go ahead and get that one. So that's a new upgrade for me. You actually saw it in the previous clip because I'd done this, then recorded that clip for you. That shield, though, is not my spec. It's not a tanking shield, so but it is an upgrade for me, so I did go ahead and pick that up. I'll post links to these on my blog so that you can check them out. There's also a bunch of other stuff on there, too. Like I said in other videos, I wasn't trying to reinvent the wheel, so I just wanted to give you guys a place to gather other additional information that I didn't want to spell out for you here. So that's Pit of Sauron, at least the last boss. And I will be trying to keep up some new videos of just 80 content at this point. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and rate it positive for me. Post a comment, tell me what you think. If you really liked it and you want to check out some of my other videos, go ahead and click subscribe up in the top right, and I'll try and keep coming out with additional content. And you can kind of follow me as I learn the ropes of 80. Thanks a bunch, guys. Till next time.